Good morning from the homestead. Today I'm going to be kind of cleaning up in here a little bit, kind of doing some inside tasks as it's been rainy the last 2 days. And kind of take a look. That window, that glass needs to be cleaned off. But kind of rainy, supposed to rain a little bit harder in a couple hours. What we really need to do is take some junk to the junk pile, but you know, we'll get there all in stride. But the other thing that's happening today is Jordan's brother and sister-in-law are coming, and then as well as Jordan's parents are coming in later today. So kind of this evening, or late afternoon, early evening, we are going to go down to this place that, near us that's notorious to spot bears around this time of year. So I'm excited. We're going to pack like a little charcuterie dinner because by then the rain should stop, which hopefully that means that's when the bears will come out. So that's something that's going to be happening today, and I'm pretty excited about it. And then Jordan's family will be with us over the next like 2 days. It's to celebrate Jordan's 30th birthday. He's turning 30. He isn't a big celebrator, but we are going to go out for dinner, and I got him a cake. So I'm excited about that. Got him a ice cream cake, which is his favorite. It's also my favorite, so win-win. But that's what's going to be happening. Hopefully with their extra hands, we'll be able to get some of these tasks done. Maybe get some junk to the junk pile. There are a lot of things that we need to do, like a lot of small things. So there's like that cabin window we need to put in. We need to patch the hole where the old chimney stovepipe came out of the cabin. We need to patch that. We need to put our spiral staircase in. That's a bigger project. I don't know if we'll get to that. Yeah, a lot of little things that are need to be done on that last kind of like punch list. So that's what we're going to be up to. I'm sure we'll keep you posted over the next couple days. I wanted to get a little before action in here. I'm also going to finish unwrapping this and maybe get it hooked up. Woohoo! But little before action and after. I've been working on getting this converted to, and Jordan's helping me now, but converted to propane instead of natural gas. There's these tiny little orifice things we have to put in there or trade out because it's set for natural gas. But you have to like, look how, see that down in there? So it's like operation to try to get them out and in. That's the oven. Then these two are here. To get them out and in without dropping it down in there. Good job, doctor. Hello, so yesterday Jordan and I finished getting the stove switched over to propane. It took quite a while actually. We didn't get to actually hook it up because there's one little like fitting we're missing for the propane line to get it hooked into our main line. And then he also hooked up the dryer yesterday. And then, like I said, Jordan's brother and sister-in-law came into town. Here's Sheldon. And there's Courtney up there. And then Jordan's parents came later last night. We actually went down to that place I was telling you guys where we were going to look for grizzlies. We saw 2 male grizzlies, 1 female and a cub, and then 3 wolves. Yeah, 1 black and 2 gray, and then also a bull moose. So we saw a lot. Good bang for your buck last night, and it was fun because we kind of like packed some like charcuterie and wine. So it was a really fun evening. But today, this morning, Sheldon has so kindly brought some plants for us, and we're gonna kind of walk around and decide where we're gonna put them. But before we do that, he's gonna kind of just explain what they are.
Hi, I'm Sheldon, and I'm kind of the plant guy. So I've got a couple species here. They're all native to Montana. We've got pussy willow, so Salix discolor. It's not an edible, but it's great for making, they have a lot of salicylic acid in them, so you can use them for rooting hormone, for rooting other plants, as well as they grow very readily, and they provide the earliest spring nectar source for a lot of native bees. So this is pussy willow, that's the common name, but there's two types of pussy willows. There's a European one, also called goat willow, and then there's Salix discolor, which is the native one we have here. I've also got some red osier dogwood. A lot of these look rough, but that's because they're kind of senescing and going dormant for the winter. But you can see there's some beautiful fall color here. This is called red twig dogwood because it's got a red twig. It's a dogwood. You can tell that it's a dogwood because of its bark. That's my favorite joke with them. But you can actually tell it's a dogwood because if you pull the leaves apart, they'll have this kind of stringy web between the venation on the leaves. So that's how I tell dogwoods from other types of plants usually. They're great for fall color, decoration. They also feed birds in the fall because they have these big, beautiful white berries. Again, another one native to Montana. You can see we've got a couple specimens here. And we've got, this is called sand cherry. So Prunus besseyi. This one's actually got edible berries. The little cherries, they're about the size of your thumb. They bloom very profusely in the spring and they smell amazing.
What do the cherries taste like?
I eat them raw sometimes, but you can make them into jams and jellies. Depends on how wet or dry it is, but they're pretty sweet, and then they are also, they're really dark, so lots of antioxidants. And then we've got some wild mint, the only mentha species native to North America. So this is, it's also called corn mint or American mint. Most of your native mints, like you'll see out there, are like, they're more in different genuses. This is the only mentha species that's native to Montana, so we brought that. And then the rest of these are just kind of, I put some seeds down around these, so when we plant them in the ground, they won't have anything else that can come up there. And the seeds are Cytos grama and a little bit of this, which is another native type of mint, and it's called Agastache funiculum, also called, what's the common name? It smells like black licorice.
It's usually the opposite, right? You usually remember the common name, but not the...
Yeah. It's hyssop, yeah. Anise hyssop. Anise hyssop is what it's called. But there's two types. There's an American anise hyssop, and then watch out if you ever buy it at the store, because the other anise hyssop is actually an Asian species. They look very similar, but you got to be able to tell them apart by their leaves. So this is the native Agastache funiculum that we brought. So yeah, that's the plants that we brought for this time around, and we'll probably bring more next time we visit too.
Woohoo! So we are gonna go walk around and plant these guys. Okay, we got all the plants planted. You can kind of see the pink flags over there. We're filling in this empty area. And then we put the sand cherries and the mint over here. So you can see, well, I don't know if you can see because they're pretty small right now. So we kind of lined the sand cherries along there, put mint right there. And then there's one dogwood that we planted in, you know where that huge rock is? It's like kind of to the left of that, so it'll kind of come up in that little like island of like dirt there. And then there's Jordan's parents. They just got here, so they're gonna help us. We also cleaned up a little bit out here because we are supposed to get 17 inches of snow over the next 2 days, so we're kind of putting all our wood and stuff that is can't get wet into the garage. And then other stuff we're kind of trying to get done before this snow hits is to seal up this roof. So right now Sheldon's taking these bolts out because I don't know if you remember way back when there was like that deck that was attached to the roof, and that's what the deck was mounted to. So we're taking those out, sealing them up. You can kind of see the top of the old chimney stove. We're going to take that out, seal it, and then get this window out as well. We have a new window we're putting in, and it's not going to be a bay window because this thing is pretty sketchy. Yeah, this is like single pane, it's cracked. It's definitely a homemade little rig there, but that's what we're up to right now.
Look, it's all the way along here.
This edge, and then also you can hit with, whenever we're done here, I would hit it with that flex seal. It's a good idea.
The spray stuff.
What's holding it? Oh, there's a big. Yeah, there's a huge nail.
Here it comes. Watch out.
Where the heck is that coming from?
It's through these logs. That's how you attach them.
Oh my goodness.
There we go. Is it pretty sweet? High end? Bougie?
It's very bougie.
By golly. Let's freaking get the sucker in. Sheldon, oh, Sheldon's doing that.
What can I get you to drink? They're like not paying attention at all.
Big deal. Fine.
Bottom end. It's like pushing against the splashing.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
in,
Oh, that's the top.
bottom.
Well. Oh. Yeah. All right. Now I just squish it in, I guess.
Squish it on that.
Yeah.
Sheldon, can you open it? Make sure it opens again. Sick.
Woo!
So amazing. So satisfying.
Yay!
Oh my gosh.
Go on, Mama. Go. Go on. Stop eating my grass I just planted. Thank you. Go. Go, go, go.
The babies are just like, what?
Babies. Go on. Thanks for coming. See you later. Thanks for visiting. Bye. Go, go, go. Stay away from my trees. Hey guys, so check it out. Yesterday we had a high of 62. We got all those trees planted, thank goodness. We got our roof patched. We got the window in, just in time for all of this snow to come. So I don't think Jordan has filmed today. Whew, almost slipped there. So I just wanted to show you guys what's kind of going on. Getting that guy in today. What'd you call it? What'd you say?
Megan's throne.
Just because our plumbing isn't officially hooked up yet, this is
So we got.
that's what we're doing in the meantime. You're good. You're good. What?
Leaking.
It is?
Unless that was me spraying.
I hadn't seen any leaks at that point until
Right here.
Is it actually leaking? So like I said, that seal could be dry.
Yay. Still just dirty from sitting in the garage, but.
Welcome back. Show you a quick tour of a couple things we got done the last few days. My family was in town helping us out. So, gas stove.
I did show them that, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, so we got the gas stove hooked up and on. So,
Oh, you guys saw Jordan and I. Look at that. I think I might have filmed that actually.
Did a little cleaning in here today.
Look at that pocket door.
Get ready for moving stuff in. Got these pocket doors.
Pocket door frames, I guess.
In 1 and 2. Got this handy glued down. had to switch these around. I did it wrong.
But you got them in there.
Doesn't count because I gotta do it again. Got that. I think we showed you the shower.
The toilet though.
Stuff to do there. Got this toilet set. Got the lock sets. The lock set in this door that matches the other side. So that's pretty much everything up here. Still have get this sink sort of up and running. We're all plugged in. Our plumbers come in this weekend, so
Super excited. That's the last thing, and then we can move in. But
we're gonna start moving in before that.
yeah, you guys can kind of see out the window here that blue sky. It's the first blue sky we've seen in a couple days.
Yep.
And the snow has really motivated us to like do everything we can to start just moving in here, even if we don't have like full running water yet. I mean, Jordan and his dad got that toilet downstairs going where if you like fill it up.
Yeah, you can just pull the top off, manually fill it. There's a water. I got a hose like right there. You can just fill it. This one has water in it, just keep the gases from coming up, but it if you flush then you have to refill the bucket.
But our main thing is like with the camper, we were relying on some friends in town to get water from, and I mean we're well below freezing now in the lows, and actually some of the highs the last few days have been below freezing, but definitely the lows have been below. So they all had to blow out their sprinkler and hose systems, so we can't really get water as easily, and plus we don't want to have to worry about it freezing in the camper, so we're just like, let's move everything over. Let's just deal with, you know, getting water from like buckets for just a couple days. You know, it won't be forever.
It's gonna
Let's
take
see,
some
how
time.
do you smell? I don't
Showered
know if he'll
last
last. But that's kind of what we're up to. And you guys saw all that awesome work that the family did. We're so thankful for having extra hands when they're here. So we appreciate you guys, and we also appreciate you watchers. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at Huckleberry Hideaway Homestead, and we'll see you next time.